What's up, YouTube? So I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I got moved to a different shift at work, so I'm on first shift now, so I got a lot more time to make more videos, hopefully. But as you can see, I'm out here at night, just bored, and decided to break the camera out and show you all the new. I was trying to get a 50cc bike and make it like a, the 50 stunt bikes, so 50cc stunt bikes, and just kind of play around on that and try to figure some stuff out. Kind of like their style, Plus, I see all their YouTube videos where they're going out in groups, big old 50cc groups, and I talked to my friends about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, we'll get one if you get one." Like a week later, I had one, so now they got to keep to their word and actually get one. But from what I hear about this bike, it's a little off-brand 110cc bike, and I was shooting for a 50cc, but everybody wants like so much money for them, and I actually just traded for this one, so got pretty lucky on it. It runs really good. It needs a rear tube, which are really hard to find apparently. Called the Honda shop, Kawasaki shop, Tractor Supply, like all of them, and they don't have a tube for that back tire. It's a very uncommon wheel back there. It's like a 3.00 by 10, and I found one on eBay. It was like $10. And as I was going to order it, my buddy texted me and he's like, "Hey man, my buddy has one, and I'll go by and get it." I was like, "Awesome, see you in the morning." And he ain't showed up yet. So I'm still waiting on the tube to get here, and I was hoping to really just have this thing going. Like, it runs and everything, cranks right up first kick, and guys that brought it to me didn't know the gear ratio, and it's on the block actually. So, and it even looks like somebody's like, dusted it off and looked at it. They was here just trying to figure out the gear ratio and trying to crank it. It took them like almost an hour to get it to crank, and every time I get on it, I kick it once and it cranks right up. So I really don't know what the big problem was with them trying to crank it. I also heard that these bikes break right here very, very easily. So hopefully that won't. I'll address that problem later on and do something about it, but hopefully that won't happen, that soon. I had a problem with the front wheel. Like, you could move the front wheel while the handlebars, sit still. You can see it wobbling back and forth. I thought it was the bearings, so I was going to take the wheel off in this video and show you. But I got to noticing every spoke is loose on this wheel, and there's an easy way to tighten them up. You just take a wrench and tighten them up right there. They're like little like long nuts on them, and that'll tighten that wheel up. So that's a plus. And I don't think the back's fine. It's just a 10-inch wheel, so the spokes are like this long on it. So my battery's a little low, so I'm just like, I keep looking back, see if it hasn't died yet. But I was gonna, do a couple things to it. I want to oil this up and just kind of letting y'all know what I'm getting myself into, and see if y'all might like it. I don't know if y'all are a fan of 50 Stunt or anything like that, but look up their videos. They're actually pretty cool, and that's something I'd like to get into. It's like, I don't necessarily know if we're gonna have like a huge crowd over here, but I know like 2 or 3 people that's gonna do this with me, so that'd actually be pretty sweet. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it turned around. See if I can see a little bit of it. Kickstart right here is a bit stiff, so I'm gonna put a little oil on it and maybe it'll loosen it up a little bit. I've seen a little bit of rust. And the proper way to do this would be to take this bolt out, take it off, oil it up, or sand it down and then oil it up, and then put it back on, put the bolt back on. But the bolt has been not stripped or anything, but grinded down, so you can't get the bolt off. I'm not exactly sure why, but I guess that's something they wanted to do. And the trick to this is you just gotta, just barely pour any oil on it, and then it should just lube itself up. Sometimes a drop will do it. Look at that. Sometimes just a drop will do it. Like, just then. I would use WD-40 or something along those lines, but I don't have any, so this will just have to do for now. That's so much better. There's no noise or nothing. It's so much better. His peg is a bit bent, but so is this one, so I'm not really worried about it all that much. It's kind of loose too, but it's got a quarter pin in it, so I'm not really worried about it falling off or anything. Plastics are junk, but I got a bunch of stickers to I know it's not a Kawasaki, but I mean, heck, I ain't gonna use these for anything, so I might as well put them on here. I'll give you a closer look at the bike. I know it's a bit dark. GoPros are not very good in the darkness. See, it says 110cc right there. Could just be a cover. It rides like a 110cc. It's a 50. I'd really the last 50 I rode, I had to push to get it to go start. You're like, to get it to even drive with me on it. This one just takes off, and it like, I can actually pop this in a wheelie. I did until the seal on the tire broke loose from the wheel. So now the rim just spins inside the tire. I mean, it still grabs and goes, but it's a bit annoying. This is what I was talking about. This part right here usually breaks on these. This is what, from what I've heard, I don't really, not really, I've never seen them break before, but I mean, I can see why they would break. There's so much travel right there from the actual subframe. Right here, there's so much length and travel in it. It's like, almost like it's not made for the bike. But you could tell it's made for the bike. There's just no plastics on it. There's supposed to be a fender here and a number plate there, and also a number plate right there, but it didn't come with one. Look how that kickstart is so much better now. So I didn't want to make any videos of this until I actually started working on it. I want to work, because every time I'm like, oh, I want to make a video of me working on something and actually getting to show y'all some stuff. I'm not no motorcycle mechanic or anything like that, but I do like to learn, and I do like to just kind of go with the flow, really. It's so dark outside. Yeah, I just kind of like just kind of do it myself, and if for some reason I get it wrong, I kind of have to try and figure out why I got it wrong or what I did to make it wrong and put it back together. But this is it, and I will be making videos of this. I still have my helmet. Well, if you're new to this channel, you don't know. I came from a moto vlogging channel, and so all my helmets and stuff from riding bikes, I'll still have my camera mounts on them, so I'm going to use them for this. And I also bought a four-wheeler too to go trail riding with. Actually went trail riding. I uploaded a couple videos, as you see. That was pretty fun. I didn't upload any videos of me riding, but my buddies, it was hitting mud holes and stuff. I was recording them, and that was actually pretty fun. Like the first day I had it, I put a light bar on it, and then when I got home, I washed it and painted it. So, but I will be making some videos on this and some how-tos and stuff like that, and maybe some custom stuff, because I don't think they really make anything for these stunt-wise. So I'll be making some. I'll probably make some stunt stuff. Like I'll probably customize my own brake lever over there. I'll probably do that, and then on my rear brake lever, and then I'll probably put some rear pegs on it somehow, because there's not really any way to get rear pegs on it, because the axle's a bolt, long bolt, and it's only threaded on one side. So I'll have to figure out something on that. I already got an idea in my head. I just kind of have to think about it first, make sure I want to do it, 'cause sometimes drilling into that brace will weaken it. Thinking about taking all this off, all this chrome shroud stuff. I don't know. Need to bend that out some. But here's the new bike, and expect to see more videos. That's all I need to say. I'm also going to do some videos on my car, on some how-tos and stuff like that. Gotta fix my window, so I don't know if I'm going to do that myself or not, because they're a real pain. But I mean, they are and they aren't, so we'll just have to see. We will just have to see. Alright. Tell me what you think of the new bike, and tell me if you're actually interested in 50 stunt riding, I guess. See you next video.